Hi guys, Melissa here. Welcome back to my channel. Hello 2025. So I just wanted to do a quick video and let you know where I'm kind of at with everything. I picked a word for the year. I picked fruitful. I always have to do a lot of thought about these because when I picked growth, that was really great. And yeah, I grew that year. My team grew, my rewards, all of that grew. My channel was growing. But then the next year, I think it was like prosperity or something like that. And yeah, so I mean, you have to think about your words. You have to think about the positive and the negative. Well, my goal is to be fruitful in all of the things that I do. Like, I don't want to just survive. I want it to be fruitful. So I just want to be fruitful in everything that I do. I want it to bear fruit that's going to produce further down the road. So I've got some ideas for the channel too. I mean, I also, last year, it was kind of a struggle. Of course, I focused a little bit more on vendors that I really wanted to explore. So I kind of let Scentsy go because sometimes I can't do both, so I just kind of have to balance. Well, I didn't love how that worked out because I didn't even feel qualified to do a year in review video like I normally like to do because I still haven't tried all of the scent of the month. Some of them are still stuck in my big club. I have no idea about most of the summer scents. I got a couple of them from eBay, Poshmark, like people selling them, and so I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't tried that one yet. It'll help me get it out of my club, so my club isn't so ridiculously huge. I can actually get it. I missed a whole bring back my bar. That's all sitting in my club. Yeah, so that didn't work out as well for me as I hoped. Sorry I didn't cover her, but hopefully we won't be talking very long. So my goal this year is to really kind of try to do better with Scentsy. I don't want to miss all of the things. I'm hopefully going to be able to close out a party in January. I'm hopefully going to be able to get to bring back my bars. Better late than never, right? And I'm hoping to get like the Valentine's Day. I may not be on track yet to do like scent and warmer of the month stuff, but it's kind of a goal down the road to at least get the scent of the month. So I mean, my personal plan is to do better with Scentsy. Now I also, you guys, since the day I started, I have been on my own. So I figured everything out on my own. Well, the way I do that best is like watching videos. It's really overwhelming to me to see all of the training videos in the Scentsy, in our portals. Seems weird to say, but all of the training videos. That's just completely overwhelming to me, but I have made a goal this year to kind of just try to start doing them. Like, even if it's one a month, at least I'm working towards it. Honestly, watching other people on YouTube is what made me want to join, you know, and got me going, because I deal better that way. Watching people I enjoy watching and learning from them versus a module that my brain is just too busy. It just squirrels all the time, and it's just hard for me to sit and focus on it when it's training. It's not like it's fun like a book. I don't know. So I kind of want to knock that out. Like I've got some inspirational things that I kind of want to work on. So I feel like I need to do a set of videos. One is my story, and then like one is Ursula's story. And I feel like I can't tell Ursula's story. It seems too fantastical if I don't tell my story. And I really hate, I don't know, I kind of hate, you know, if people are into religion, because I have just a very religious upbringing, background, story, and then it's also very dark and ugly. And like, you know, I've been fighting with God with this for a little bit now, a few months. I'm like, first of all, nobody wants to hear that. That's dark. And then I'm like, I'm probably gonna lose people because this isn't necessarily supposed to be about, like, you know, spiritual things necessarily. I just wanted to share my love of stuff and just general things. But I feel like we're at a time period where, unfortunately, my story, it can be very inspirational. I do feel like it's pretty powerful, and it will, for those that are wanting to hear it, are going to, or maybe need to hear it is maybe the better wording. It might draw someone close to God. And I'm like, I'm gonna lose all my subscribers. Nobody wants this. God, what are you doing to me? Like, it's embarrassing. God loves to keep me humble, you guys. Like, I fall all the time. I'm throwing stuff all the time. I'm the most ungraceful person. Yeah, I couldn't have pride if I tried. I just couldn't. We'll see. I'm still wrestling with God about it. I don't want to talk about it. Like, they don't need to know about Ursula. It's fine. But I don't know. I guess there's someone out there that needs to hear this. And I have a way of looking at things that down the road might bring hope, inspiration to people, like little lessons that I glean from things, little epiphanies, and I just feel like God wants me to share those on occasion. I don't know, y'all are probably gonna like unsubscribe. I don't blame you. I'm sorry. I'm not ashamed of God, but I don't necessarily want people to feel like I'm pushing God on them. Does that make sense? It's like a personal choice, and I respect your journey wherever you are. You don't have to believe in God for me to care about you and talk with you. And I guess I'm supposed to share it, so we'll see. God always wins, so that's part of my story too. So I'm sure I'll end up sharing it. My apologies ahead of time. It's ugly, it's dark, and I don't want to share it. But I read this quote. And it's kind of the reason why I started this channel anyway. I felt like Ursula was reaching out to me, impressing upon me, you're alone. you don't hang out with people. As part of an INFJ, introverted person. You know, start sharing Scentsy. You know, you love Scentsy so much. You watch all these people doing it. Share. Put yourself out there. And the right people are going to find your light. And they're going to be drawn to you. And I read this quote and I'm like, it was, leave the past behind and rise. God has called you to shine brighter than ever before. And so I just feel like that's part of my purpose. So I feel like I need to reluctantly, as I am, just be vulnerable more than normal. I think I've been fairly vulnerable on here anyway. I guess that's my purpose in life, to be is really vulnerable, and y'all can relate to it and all that stuff. So if you watch, great. If you don't, I get it. But like, I have some chats that I need to do. I think I'll have more of a plan than just randomly talking about myself, like weird things. Yeah, like I just have some inspirational things that I'm looking to do, like wax things, like too also. And then I have like personal goals. Like I'm at like a little like over 1,600 subscribers, and I really want to get to like 2,000. Just a goal. It'd be nice. I see me lose subscribers every so often, and I'm like, it's because I'm not sharing Scentsy as much as I should. That's on me. I made a choice, and now I'm like, ugh. I get it. And now if I share all this inspirational, I'm never gonna get to 2,000. I'm just never gonna. That's not what it's about. I just thought it would be fun because I had like plans for a giveaway. I just want to mix it up with stuff that I have going on, that I do on the channel anyway. So personal goals, like I'm a list person. I make lists. I'm a visual. That's why I tend to like videos watching people versus reading. But still, I have my wish lists of things for the year, like personal things, like around the house that I want, things I want to accomplish. I always go crazy, but you guys, this works. It's kind of like a vision board. I mean, I'll probably do a vision board on here just because it works. You're putting it out there, and it gives you something to look forward to. Well, if you look back on this, like this has happened to me constantly. I look back on my lists, and then I'm able to keep scratching stuff off. It's amazing to me. It's almost like, okay, God, universe, here's my wish list in life, and then, you know, what I can or can't mark off on here. It's neat to see. But, you know, I have personal goals to want to read more. I felt like I've recently, thanks to some of my friends, wax friends that I chat with, they've got me into reading. So like I've been, while I'm painting, I'm doing Audible books and things, so I kind of can multitask and feel like a rock star. But yeah, it's got me into reading. So, and I'm really having fun with it. I have a bookcase full of books, physical books I haven't actually read. But yeah, that's a personal goal of mine. I mean, some of my friends read a lot, like 5-10 a month. I'm like, I'm lucky if I read one, but okay, unless it's Audible. Like when I painted the porch, oh my gosh, I read Stephen King's fairy tale and a bunch of books, and yeah, so I got a lot done. I also want to live with more intention in life. I don't want to just float along. Like I kind of want to have purpose, and I kind of want my purpose to be fruitful, to help others, to encourage others, to inspire others. I have some projects that I've started that I kind of want to finish. So like some of them are painting, some of them are declutter, organizing. Part of my problem is clothes. I have several closets because of my thyroid. Sometimes my weight fluctuates, and I made the mistake of once when I lost a bunch of weight. I'm like, I'm never gonna gain weight again. Well, then I did, and then I gotten rid of all those clothes and had to buy new. So I tend to keep a few sizes and things, and some of them are really, really old. I'm like, well, what if I fit into them again? I just stopped doing that. My problem is that I tend to want to hang on to the well, what ifs. Yeah, so I need to just stop doing that and just go through things, and yeah. So I want to do that. Obviously, I want to ship Lee all of his things. That's on my list. I have several boxes to send to him. I also want to improve my handwriting. Since 2020, working from home, all of that, and my new job, I don't write that much. I tend to type a lot. And my handwriting is really bad. Like it's gone downhill, so I just feel like I need to write more. Well, with all the typing and stuff, and now cross stitch that I've added in. This wrist is really bad. Like today, it hurts to touch it. Like it almost feels, and that's like a first. I don't normally have that problem. I've been waking up at night like it hurts. So I usually put like doTERRA Deep Blue on it, and then that helps it go away for a while. So I still want to improve my handwriting and write more. It's just I've also got to kind of, I don't know, figure out things to kind of self-help my own wrist. I certainly don't want to just jump right to surgery. That's like a last resort for me. There are several shows that, like Supernatural, I've never watched all the seasons. We get to like season 10, there's 15 seasons. Get to season 10 and haven't completed it. Part of me doesn't want it to be over. But I've also heard that it gets kind of cheesy towards the end, like they were trying too hard. So I still just do that, get it over with. But there's a couple different shows, like Sleepy Hollow, Once Upon a Time. Like we watched most, but not all. So yeah, I kind of want to finish the seasons that we've never completed. I want to start getting my Scentsy clubs again instead of keep pushing them out. So I kind of want to, because now there's scents in there that I miss that I no longer have in my stock, and I kind of want to start getting them again. Plus, you also get commission on those. So I miss getting that type of commission all the time, so that if there is like a bring back my bar or something, I have enough commission to go ahead and do it, or enough commission to do scent and warmer of the month kind of a thing. So I need to get back into a thing that's got me, you know, in and out, kind of like rolling again. And I found I did that really well when I had like at least scent of the month and my Scentsy clubs coming in constantly. So I kind of want to get back into that habit. That's just gonna take a little bit for me to get rolling on it and get that back again. Plus I got to where, like, especially this past year, like people, I don't think I had one party that wasn't party links that people were doing, or my own party, or my daughter. Like a lot of time, like this whole past year, it's all been party links. So I haven't done any like Facebook parties or anything. So, and because I wasn't getting the commission, I was struggling to thank people. Like I didn't have the extra to kind of do that. So I kind of want to get back into a program of where I'm, you know, giving to customers and things. When I painted the porch outside, it's supposed to be like a water repellent, like it beads up when it was first done. The next year, it was all coming off. And I'm like, so I need to repaint my whole porch. That's like $80 a gallon paint too. I'm like, okay. Let's see. So like I have like personal things, like personal wish lists. Like there's some really old Scentsy warmers that were before my time that I kind of want to get my hands on. So like Bath and Body Works candle holders, like Christmas. I feel like every year I jip myself on getting Christmas decor because I'm all excited and focused on Halloween. Then I'm buying Christmas presents, and then I can't ever get the Christmas decor that I want to get. So I kind of want to make that a goal. There's some friend mails that I'm working to try to send out. It's difficult for me to make all the things work at the same time. So, yeah. So I also want to, it's been at least a year since I've actually touched my cello, like actually played it. So I have lots of things that I want to learn, and I want to get back into playing the cello. I also kind of want to fast more. I feel like you become like you get more spiritually in tune. So I just kind of want to do that. And then There's also like some cellular like regeneration kind of a thing that happens. Obviously weight loss would hopefully be a byproduct of that, but yeah, just kind of a healthier thing where I'm just fasting more, like, yeah, not focusing on eating out or, you know, eating as much. I want to drink more water. I hate water. It's got to be ice water. I don't like warm water. Well, I should plain. Because this is funny. It reminds me of the little girl in Signs, and it's true. I can totally relate to her. Like, water, like, especially warm or room temperature water, I swear I taste the dust and the amoebas in the water. I'm like, no, I don't like it. So yeah, like I usually buy the sugar-free flavor packets. Yeah, so maybe less coffee, more tea without, like I love oolong tea plain. I don't need cream or sugar in that like I do coffee. Like I can't really drink black coffee. I don't like it. It's too bitter. So, I mean, I love coffee if it has cream, sugar, fun flavors, you know. Yeah, and then I also want to read the book of Daniel. Like, I've read the whole Bible. Oh my gosh, we had to do that missionettes. Plus, oh my gosh, like growing up in a Christian school, like we had Bible class, and growing up in church, like pastors as grandpas and then Dale's pastor, like it's just been my whole life. So I've read it. It's just, you remember the stories, but I feel like we live in a time where it becomes relevant and more relevant. And I just really kind of want to study that. I've been reading and studying some extra biblical literature that maybe is included in the Ethiopian Bible or the Catholic, but it's not necessarily in our, like my NIV Bible or anything. But I'm really not the Gnostic books, but the more like Enoch one. I've been doing like Audible books with, there's a professor, Joseph Lumpkin, and he kind of tells you how they coordinate with the actual Bible. I have fun with his stuff. I've loved the book of Adam and Eve, like loved it. But it kind of fills in missing puzzle pieces for me. And I'm like, you know, I feel like along with that, I really need to just study Daniel because there's some, like apocalyptical things that go with Daniel, that go with like Revelation and Isaiah and all that stuff. So I just kind of want to study it. Yeah, so there's some personal goals. I mean, if I do them, I do them. If I don't, I don't. I like to make goals, and then if I accomplish things, I feel good about it. It's like fun. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I mean, I have some long-term goals. I mean, they're a little more personal, but aren't really important, but yeah, like, so, I mean, I have long-term goals that would be really nice too, but I don't expect to mark those off my list. But yeah, so maybe I'll do like a vision board. That story of the vision board is pretty amazing. Or like the gratitude journal, I did that for a while and it's pretty amazing, like what happens. And the power of love and gratitude are some of the most powerful emotions. So yeah, maybe I'll share some of that stuff too, but just inspirational. I get it if like maybe 2 or 3 people watch it. I get it. I keep trying to tell God that's like, nobody's gonna watch these videos. Like, why are you doing this? Or people will watch it and use against me later. Like, what are you making me do? Why? So we'll see. I don't know. Tim and I are still yeah, talking that through, negotiating. He always wins. I don't know why I bother negotiating. I just need to do it and just be okay with it, but he will probably win out. So I've recorded, I recorded, you guys, my story is long, it's detailed, and I recorded like 3 hours of it. I get emotional in it, and then I forgot to tell things. So it will be long. If I share this, my story will be long. You can't tell a story like that in like half an hour. You can't. So if you watch them, be prepared. They're gonna be long. And then same with Ursula's story. Hers might be a little bit shorter because obviously I don't have the same detail with her life as I do mine, just the 10 years that we were together, but it's pretty amazing. So yeah, I'm sure there will be one person out there that finds, you know, inspiration in it. So it's meant for you, whoever you are. And yeah, I'm sorry to everyone else who will be bored out of their mind, and yeah. You guys, I'm rambling now. So I just wanted to share some goals that I had and how, yeah, I got into a place where I just feel more out of touch with Scentsy, and it's sad because I really, really love Scentsy, and I feel so behind and I need to catch up. And then, yeah, so I just need to get, you know, back into it, and that's like a big goal of mine. So, yeah. All right, thanks guys. So hopefully, you know, these words for a year, like it's a good thing to focus on. So if I do a planner, like I like to just, you know, put that constantly. So I'm constantly seeing that word, constantly thinking about, you know, my word for the year, which is fruitful. And I hope that everything that I do is fruitful. And I hope that it's not just a waste of time and that even my crazy inspirational videos, like I hope that they do inspire. I hope there is fruit that's born from sharing and opening myself up like that. I really do hope there's some fruit from that, and it's not just, you know, a way to embarrass myself, I guess, but hopefully it'll inspire someone, and you know, but yeah, that's it. We'll see. I don't know, I might chicken out like the 800,000 other times I've chickened out so far, so we'll see. And then I've also considered like maybe sharing some of my painting and stuff, so we'll see. Crafts, you know. All right guys, we'll see you soon. Bye.